Hey, happy days. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, also known as Pajama Grandma. Yes, on purpose. Today is day 497 of documenting my journey of transitioning from the offline brick and mortar world of businesses, corporate America, and a lot of different businesses in a lot of different industries, to the online world of business, to online internet business. And it has definitely been an interesting journey for me. But today, I find it fascinating. Some days, so many things pop up that are sending us a message. And today, I cannot miss the message. I don't know what it means yet, but I cannot miss the message. Everything that I do certain things every morning. I do a happy everyday segment. I do an idiom segment and an idiom. I talk about an idiom or a saying. And then I look up I love this little book from Wayne Dyer by Success. I just read one thing a day. Then I pull a card from one of the decks I have. I have lots of these decks of cards. I absolutely love them because they help me. I'm kind of all over the place if I don't have things that focus me. So I like these card decks because they give me a card and kind of like a thought or a focus of the day. And usually the card that I pull is dead nuts on to something I need to work on in my life. Now, it could be that I just pull based on reading the card, what does it mean that I need to make it mean something to me today, which is probably how it works. But today, every single thing I did, everything I looked at has something to do with seeing, looking, eyes, vision, imagination, which is, envisioning in your mind, which is vision, right? Everything has something to do with seeing and vision. And it's kind of interesting because I was having a conversation with Jim Edwards yesterday. I love Jim Edwards, by the way. If you don't have funnel scripts, you're absolutely crazy. Or if you don't have his wizards for creating content, for creating anything written that you need writing for, it helps you get the rough draft out, including a book. You can write a book, people, in 3 hours. It's kind of mind-boggling, the incredible things that he's put together in tools. But anyway, we were talking about vision yesterday, and because those of you that know me know that I am legally blind. I have virtually no vision in my left eye, and my right eye has kind of taken the same track. And it's been a 30-year journey. So 30 years ago, I thought I was going to go blind. I mean, literally was bedridden, and my father worked at 3M at the time, and he had his teams of people working on trying to create a Braille computer for me. So that was 30 years ago, and I've been able to see and function pretty darn well for 30 years. And now, I'm 59 years old. It's starting to catch up with me. Just my vision. I'm still awesome in any other way that I look at my life. So I have to use magnifying glasses and lights and things like that. So what? You do what you can with what you've got right now. But I know that the message for me is coming through loud and clear that I need to be a little bit more open and honest about that, and honest about the things that I struggle with and that I need extra help with. I want to do something this fall, and yesterday I was, thinking, well, how am I going to make that happen? Because I'm awesome in my own environment where things are set up to work for me, and it's easy when things are set up to work for you when you have low or no vision. But to go into new environments and to travel and do things that I've always wanted to do more of, now that I have the freedom and the opportunity to do them, I'm preventing myself from doing them because I see my vision as an obstacle to that. But that just means maybe I have to travel with somebody. I have a travel companion, or I have to set things up differently to make it fun and possible for me. And frankly, I want to get traveling more while I still have some vision versus when I'm blind. Because once I'm totally blind, why would I want to go anywhere, right? I guess I want to go where to be around people, but if you can't see anything, just close your eyes and imagine if that's how your life is. Yep, your hearing gets better, your sense of taste and touch and smell gets better, but it's not the same. I'm a visual person, so for a visual person to be struggling with their vision, it's a challenge. And I'm thinking that maybe the fact that everything that's popping up today in the conversation yesterday is telling me, hey, you're missing the boat, you need to be doing something with this. And so that's why seeing seems to be the utmost of my mind today. So what am I doing now that we know that I'm seeing? What am I doing with different aspects of my businesses today? Today is day 37 of our 90-day challenge for the Influencer Live Video Challenge. So For the last 36 days in a row, I've done 2 videos a day. Now, I still have not, and I mentioned it probably over a week ago, that I would needed to go in and retarget my second video, my video as a participant in this challenge. I need to be retargeting it toward my target audience. Right now, everything's just still pointing to the 90-day challenge, which is not reaching my target audience at all. So I need to figure out if there's a quick and easy way to go in and edit all those videos and then retitle them, so that I've written the title. So I have the 90-day challenge and then I have the real title, but I think I need to go in, retitle those, and do some thumbnails for them and then get them out to my target audience. But I'm seeing that maybe my target audience needs to be narrowed down even further, and not just business women, but maybe business women with a specific challenge, maybe business women that are losing their sight, maybe business women that have chronic pain, whatever. So today I'll be thinking about that and seeing if I need to narrow that down more. And maybe I haven't done that because I do need to narrow that niche that down even further, and work on my messaging. So doing that today. Today is going to be about A players, our A-listers. I like to call them A-listers or superstars, the people that we really, really want to work with, and what is their number one problem. And we're gonna talk about that number one problem with them. Now, I would say pick a problem that you have a solution for. If you're going to just bring the problem up and not have a solution, I think you're doing them a disservice. You're doing everybody a disservice, including yourself. You can always find a solution. If you know that their number one problem is something that you don't solve, say, for example, I help women business owners to grow and build their business. And their number one problem usually has something to do with customers. Now, I didn't originally have anything that helps people really get more customers. So I could have sent them to other groups, sent them to other experts that help them attract more customers. But instead, I created a women's summit all around the topic of customers to help solve that problem. And I didn't talk to women about that problem until I had a solution for them, because I didn't want to say, oh, yep, I know it sucks. It's really hard to find customers, but I'm right in there with you. I don't know how to do it either. It wouldn't be very good and wouldn't be very credible, right? So I didn't talk about that problem until I had a solution for it. I, back then, led with, excuse me, how to figure out what the next thing you need to do in your business is, how to build and scale and put systems in place and grow your business. And those were the women that I talked to originally as I started niching down in my business, because I had a solution for that. I knew how to do that. I already could help people with that. And then as I created and came up with better ways to handle and deal with customers and attract customers, then I talked about that problem, even though it wasn't the number one problem. So yesterday we did a quick ask campaign of our ideal client in the challenge. And then today we're going to say, okay, well, here's what you told me, and here's my solution to that first thing that you said. Now, if it's a second or third problem that they brought up and that's your solution already, they'll do the video about that today. So that is what I'm doing with the 90-day challenge. Little amazing angel granddaughter should be here soon. And then today, while I'm playing with her, I know I shouldn't multitask, but while I'm playing with her, I'm going to really explore this, seeing, vision, and maybe it's as simple as Jim said, that's your thing, Sharon. I didn't realize it was that bad, but that's your thing. If it's your thing to, share with people how a blind woman can make these things work, maybe that's it. So I got to think about that today. I'm not very good at, I share a lot of stuff, let's be honest, but a lot of my shortcomings and a lot of my stories. But when it comes to my health challenges and things in terms of like illnesses and chronic pain and vision and all those things, I've always been really quiet about that. And maybe that's because in corporate America, my job was to hide that and make sure that no one ever knew that I had personal struggles and illnesses and things that I was dealing with. And I think that led into my businesses, although it was easy to hide it in my own businesses because I created my life and my schedules and my structure and my systems all around me. And maybe that's what I should be sharing and I need to be sharing. And I would love to get some feedback and some input on that. And if you think that would be valuable to you or to other people, please, please, please let me know. All right, go out and make it an awesome day. I'll, of course, see you tomorrow or be with you tomorrow.